All right. Been a minute. Last week was Long Beach, and it's, my absolute worst nightmare. Just would rather do pretty much anything but fucking race that track again. But this week is Le Mans. It's been a little while since I've done the track, but I remember it all right. I think I've got a decent grasp of it. So we'll see. We obviously have Broken Wing here this weekend, so it'll be a good week to see where we stack up. I really look forward to it. We got 25th last weekend at Long Beach, which I didn't race because my computer was being stuttery and I didn't want to fight it. But we got 25th overall, which was good for like 7th in the AM class, which is nuts. But it is what it is. One second. This one takes a hell of a long time to load. Oh, maybe we'll load eventually. Sometime next century, it seems. But alright, let's see. Maybe by the end of the century. Here we go. Looks a little gloomy out, but
the leader has just done a 4:04.1 seconds.
Get some practice in. I believe the fixed race will start in about 15
Pit lane
minutes.
speed limit is 37 miles per hour. There's traffic behind. Take care rejoining.
Said it's been a minute. That I know is too much. Gotta remember all the spots you can kind of cheese it. And then the big secret is you ride on the middle here. Because for whatever reason, it is faster. Woo! Prototypes. Love them. over. It's right after that Armco.
Alright, Auster. It's a faster class car approaching.
Definitely gonna take a little while to get reused to this. But it's one of my favorite tracks by like a lot. It's such a good one. Ooh, got a prototype.
You need to slow down a bit if you don't want a penalty.
Giving up these freaking tenths, like, I've given up a tenth, come on! Give it to me. I've given up more than a tenth since I've looked at it having a tenth left. Oh, okay. Outbraked ourselves a little bit there. Just a touch. Getting back up to pace. Goddamn prototypes. I mean, why? Why? Why were you so close? Oh, that was dicey. Alright, let's just do a pit lane practice, I guess. Yep, that sucks. We're gonna change little entries here so that we can get our own group and not have to worry about a bunch of other cars on track while we're trying to get laps. Right now, all I care about is getting laps.
All clear, push now. Got cold tyres, we need to get some heated.
That's third, as I knew, obviously. Not a slowdown. That felt like it probably should have been a slowdown. I had to try to remember what year that was. I had to look at an old chart. It has clearly been a few minutes. We got about 10, so I can get the end of this lap, all the next lap, and a little bit of lap after. That's third. Second was too much. Just gotta remember the gears. That's the biggest thing. You can get what gear you're supposed to be in. This shit's not that hard.
My bad there, dude. I tried to let you go past, but I don't know what happened.
It's all good, man.
It's alright. It's alright, no worries.
That felt pretty tasty. Honestly, if I can just get to like 4 flat, you know, ish, 401, like I'll feel okay going into this race. I definitely need to be faster, but like that's a good start. For having just kind of sight run it from when I've done this last. Definitely second. Ooh, I've set a purple sector. Alright. It's been a while. I think my brake pedal feel has gotten a lot better since last time I did this track. I have so much work in the Porsche curves. Definitely my like Achilles heel at the moment. Ooh, that couldn't have been much worse. That was pretty atrocious. All about how aggressive you can take those. Alright, that sector requires some studying, because I am way off the pace there. Sector 1, 3/10, you know, is what it is. I had a bad run. Sector 2, 8/10, not exactly. Yeah, this is a brutal time. We'll be happy if it's under 402. Just like every part of the track, I'm just like a little bit off. Like I feel like I brake too early and then I brake too late. No rhythm, no feel, no rhyme. That felt really good though.
Thank you.
not bad. Not bad. Kind of moving through here. All right.
The leader's just done a 3:57.4.
That's fast. Not great, but not bad. Definitely have a ton of time to pick up through there.
Forster, you've got about 4 laps of fuel left. V6.
There we go. That's a turn. A Dunlop chicane right there. There it is.
You need to slow down to give back the time
Alright.
gained.
Well, this lap is toasted, but I was feeling a lot more comfortable there. Oh, this thing takes... who's the fastest? I hate when it doesn't let me watch people's lap. I just want to see. Let me see. I just went to learn.
The leader has just done a 3:55.9 seconds.
3:55. That is fucking flying in a fixed setup. He didn't really cut that hard. Definitely need to clean up the Mulsanne chicanes and the Mulsanne chicanes and the last ones, I guess the Daytona chicanes, I think, Maybe the Corvette chicken, whatever the hell they call them, Corvette curves. Whatever the fuck their name is. I need practice on them. Alright, race server open. I'm trying to jump in as soon as I can because I know how long it's going to take and I don't want to miss quali because you really only get one lap. They start you like right here, but you still only have 8 minutes. You can't do it. I mean, I guess you could if you're like lightning fast, but I don't know. I'm not fast enough to get 2 laps in 8 minutes. Maybe we'll get there eventually. Should be an interesting race. I'm excited. I always love racing here, even when I don't do well. It's just a fun track. This is my first win in a GT3 car was at this track. Really, when I was like, yeah, I'm a GT3 driver. Like, I don't need to mess around with the other stuff anymore. Just all GT3 all the time.
Checkered flags out. E7.
Where are we in the entry list? Near the bottom. Okay. Well, that's good. No pressure. Just go out, do the best we can. Be chill. I like that. See if we know anybody. Oh, Tommy! That's hilarious. This is from Ollie's chat. Our strength of field is 2.3k. That's nuts. Tires will be frigid. Alright, here we go. Send it.
Temperature's decreasing. It's now 67 Fahrenheit.
Ooh, a little choppy on the server. Tires are so cold. And I have no confidence slinging it through that corner right now. All good. Long race. A lot of possible chaos. Maybe we shouldn't have other class shenanigans. They're way faster than us, but it's a long fucking lap. Not my favorite start, but like I said, at this rate, we don't have a shot at another lap. We'd need to come around with like 4:05 left on the clock. I am hilariously doing that wrong. Like, that is just brutally wrong. That sucks. Alright, that's not too bad. Not too shabby. I mean, our best time's absolutely going to be in the race. That goes without saying. That's very obvious. A little clunky through there. A little clunky everywhere. We're clunky right now. And that's okay. So slow. We've got a lot of work to do. That's good. I like work.
The leader's just done a 3:57.
4:02.
P4, you're currently
Brutally
1.3 seconds
bad.
off the pace.
Atrociously bad. Won't run a lap time that bad on any lap but lap 1 this race. I mean, already. Alright, let's get through this next corner or so, and then we're just gonna call it for now. We can't finish the lap.
The guy behind has just done a 4:11.3. face.
See how far we can go. But, I mean, we have way more time in us than what we're currently showing.
Has just done 3:56.9.
Full half second up going through here. That's a lot.
Sector 2 is 1.3 off the pace.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're getting it. We're bringing it back.
That's the end of the session, P11.
We got it. We'll be fine. It is a fix. We will be doing no tires. We'll save a little fuel here.
90 seconds.
This is exciting and terrifying. lot of nerves.
We'll go single file for the start for GTP.
But JTP,
Works for me. Barrett, how are we always next to each other on these races, man?
man, how are you always next to each
60
other?
seconds.
Dude, I hope that's like a Fast and Furious paint scheme in front of me. That would make my day. Quite honestly, it would
Lap
make my
time might
life.
have something to do with it.
Okay, let's just lock in. Smooth, smooth, smooth. All we want. Smooth.
30 seconds.
Just go out. Make smooth times.
Cold tires all round. P11.
Is this grid ever gonna start? Also, being one of the last ranked people and being just under half in the group and losing 21 I rating,
Okay,
is
rolling starts. We need to
nuts
follow
to
car
me.
number 36 in the left lane.
I'll follow car number 36, Jim. But because I want to, not because you want me to. Bitch. Dolores may never go. Andrew Taphorn's asleep at the wheel. I wasn't ready for us to go with the Dolores. I had to turn the car on. I've been out here saving fuel like a
Hey,
dum-dum.
Mohammed, please, slow a little bit. We are way too close.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Someone talk some sense into this This fool.
Let them go, please. We are way too close from them.
Come on, Adam. Tell them. We will be all over them at this rate. If there's a turn one whoopsie-doo from the LMP2s, we in trouble. I think we're about to get the green.
You guys trying to go single file back here in GT3 too?
Go!
Alright, let's just stay alive. Stay alive.
Left side.
This Ferrari kind of hoed us. Save some fuel. This guy's shady.
Right side. Hold your line, still there. Still there, still there. Clear right, clear right. Okay, Forster, decent start. We can build something from here. And a car on your right side clear. The right side's clear.
Alright. Dicey. A little bit terrifying. But we've made it through.
Ahead is IMSA, car number 23, and their rating is 2.6.
I'm gonna need you to repeat that name. Massa, not Lasso. Alright. Gonna get yanked down the straight.
There's a car on your right side. Hold your line. Still there. Clear right.
Fine by me, friend. Lock in here and just try to run a decent lap. Be smooth.
Suarez,
I don't feel good about this guy behind me.
Incident to Michelin chicane. This fucker's trying to distract you. Don't let him. On your left. All clear left. Car right in the middle. 3 wide. All clear all around. You need to give back the time gained.
Come on, bro. What the hell was that?
My bad. I was in my mirror with the guy behind me trying to not get hit, and I missed my break.
Car is Matty, car number 38, and their rating is
Yeah, we can
2.1.
tell, dude. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Got a car on your left side. Still there, clear left. You have 8 incident points.
Well, that sucks. Couldn't get rid of that freaking 1X, or the stupid 10.
I know you're way quicker than me, Tom. As long as you're the only one that loses 2, I'm okay with that.
Whatever, let's just
Sorry, what was
buckle
that?
in. We've got a broken car. A lot of corners left. Just
But I know you're way quicker than me. As long as you don't kill me and you're
take
the
it
only one that
slow.
loses 2, that's all I care about.
Deep breaths. We don't really have anyone around us anymore. Car is definitely going to be down on power.
Why are you A-class again? I would have killed you, Mike. Real good.
Show me along, Tommy.
Come on, pal.
Adam, car number 15 is now leading.
Hello.
Hello.
Did I get a penalty?
We won't know for a while.
Oh. Something.
The gap to 100.
No, they
whole,
take,
like,
Increasing.
they take like the
upload
whole.
of the video and highlight thing like in 3 days. I figured they'd get a couple of these by today.
People have till Wednesday to protest, I think.
You have to protest to get a penalty assigned to you?
Yeah.
Oh. So, I'm at the mercy of the guy who I T-boned and everybody thereafter.
Yeah.
Man, like, when you look at it, the entire thing that fucked you was entirely started from Constantina effect from the incident I caused.
There's an incident
Yeah.
in
Oh, trust me, I saw, bastard.
You quick, man. Oh,
Oh, whatever. What can you do?
I'm doing a lemons fixed race right now.
A lemons fixed race?
Well, Le Mans. Everyone just calls it lemons.
Oh.
And this fucking guy, like, I was getting pushed from behind down the straight, and it was like first lap, so like I braked, and I braked early, but definitely not early enough, and I punted the guy in front of me. You know, fuck, happens. Cold tires, in the slipstream, getting bump drafted, so I'm going like 10 miles an hour faster than I should be.
Okay.
Guy goes, thanks, man. I said, hey, man, I'm sorry. Like, you know, I was getting pushed. Like, shit happens. Like, whatever. And this dude just continues to lay into me. I'm just like, dude, what the like, I gave you your pound of flesh. Like, fucking relax. I obviously didn't do it on purpose. Like, I was not trying to end your race.
Clearly you were for it.
But from all that, I got a fucking, like, 0.05 whatever, you know, black flag thing.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't go away. And so I had to hammer the brakes for it to go away, and I got rear-ended. So now my car is fucking slow.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
Slowdown penalty is what you're talking about?
Yeah, dude. I mean, I'm with you. We've talked about it a million times. It's so fucking annoying how bad those penalties are.
Yeah, I mean, it's
they're
like,
not, like, I'm
it's
literally,
like-
I'm watching a 10th go off my Delta, and it not count as a 10th. I'm like, what fucking more can I do?
So I would be fine if the slowdown penalties, even if they, like, okay, let's say like it's a 5 or a like a 2-second slowdown penalty, whatever it starts at.
Yeah.
If they increased it to 5 seconds, but it was actually in line with 5 seconds, it wouldn't bother me half as much.
Yeah. Quite honestly, I wish they would just make it, like, additive to your time at the end of the race.
Oh, like adjust it at the end of the race if you might lose a position, like similar to F1. the time
Exactly.
penalty. Yeah, I could see that working too. Although I will say it is more exciting to be jockeying for a position and not have to be like, oh well, plus this time penalty.
Agreed. But
But,
I'd rather that
yeah.
than what we've got right now.
Like I said, the biggest thing that bothers me is the inaccuracy of it.
Yeah.
It's they already have the vision. Why is it different? Even with the system they're going for, they can make it work better.
Absolutely.
I'm surprised they're not on that.
I mean, and they have. It has gotten better, like, last, I want to say, one or two builds ago, they improved it. And I do notice, I will say it got better. but it's still not perfect.
Oh, it's still way off.
Yeah.
It's like 0.1 seconds to lose off your delta, and I gotta sacrifice 4 seconds of my laps to get there. It's horrendous.
Yeah, it's... I mean, it's a race murderer.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I mean, the only other thing is a lot of people are going to get a lot of them at Le Mans, so just try to get less than everybody
Yeah.
else.
And I'm usually pretty good about it. I got bumped through it, which I also think should count. Like, it should register that you didn't just do it, like, voluntarily.
Yep.
But...
Yeah, I don't know. I like what they're going for, but I just think the execution is not quite there.
I will say this, though. God, is this track better than fucking Long Beach.
Yeah.
Even with a broken car right now, I'm having more fun than Long Beach.
I mean, I think Long Beach was pretty fun to lap. It was just the worst racetrack of all time.
The gap behind is now 0.24.
Nope, I hated lapping it. I hated everything about it. I hated being there.
I enjoyed lapping it for whatever reason. I don't know.
It was literally everything I hate about a track.
Well, it's over, so.
Left side, left side. Clear left.
Um,
To the side. Clear left.
Did you see your boy did some hot laps of Daytona?
Oh, Cleater?
No, your president.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Yeah, he brought the presidential limo out and did some laps of the Daytona 500 before it started. Which apparently they were over 100 miles an hour. So I'll give them credit for not pussying it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty brutal.
I mean, I think you have to go a certain speed to not fall off the banking. I think it's a not insignificant speed you have to go.
That makes a lot of sense. But I did think it was pretty badass. And then he did his lap, and then they showed him got back on his plane. He went back to Washington or whatever the fuck. I was like, oh, that was kind of fun.
You have 12. Got a car left. Clear left.
I mean, really, dude? What was that?
Fuck's sake. Forster. Come
I don't
on,
know.
mate.
Dude, watch the
Just
replay,
cleaning these
man.
dishes.
The next
You need
car
some
is
practice.
Suarez. Car number
Don't be mad at me.
39. Their rating is 2.1.
You just ran into the back of me for no reason. No, I was trying to talk to this dude. He just fucking plowed into the back of me and then plowed into the back of me again.
Shit. Come on, make it less
I'm
shit.
protesting the
V12.
fuck
3
out of
laps
that.
fuel remaining.
That was unreal.
Unfortunately, I'm too much of a goldfish to protest anybody.
The gap to
I mean,
ahead is increasing.
we're on the same lap and he's flashing me down the straight. So I'm not going to just fucking give him the position because fuck anybody that does that.
Yep.
Like, obviously my car is broken. I don't have the straight line pace. I'm down on power. I'm barely getting into 6th gear. But still, that doesn't give you the right to just plow me off the track.
That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel.
What do you think? Clearly it does.
I mean, it's the same guy. He's mad that I missed my braking marker and literally apologized for it. And it was absolutely retribution.
Oh, cares? I mean, that's, dude, I will say this much, man. Like, the quality of racing in the league is so much better.
Oh, it is. I mean,
Like, even
even
like, I got tapped and taken out. But, like, you go back to look at the replay, and you're like, okay, well, yeah, it was a mistake, so like, it's understandable.
you don't have people taking retribution on you. Like, you know, like, it's insane.
Right. Maybe some of that too is because they're like actual fucking people. Like, you humanize them a little bit since you talk to them afterward. On top of just being generally better drivers.
I've now got 12x, and 8 of it are from this one dude.
So 12x is gonna be rough on your
Nah,
SR.
it'll be fine. This is like 5 billion corners.
Well, how long's the race?
That's 20 minutes.
35 minutes.
Oh. Yeah, if you don't get any more, you'll be fine. That's the other thing I like, is not having to worry about your SR rating in the league.
Yeah, I don't worry about it very much anyways. I'm mostly pretty clean. I have the occasional bad race, and then I have 4 in a row where I get 1 or 2x and it goes right back up.
Yeah, I mean, if you do enough racing, it will eventually even itself out, but if you don't race very often, like I do, like 2 or 3 races where you just get absolutely fucked over can just send you spiraling,
Yeah.
and just not having to think about it is nice. You know, somebody taps you and it's, oh well, you know, it's just a racing incident or whatever.
Yeah.
You don't have to be like, oh fuck, now I'm getting penalized for it. Just one more reason the league is fucking awesome. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. It's hard to do anything after the league.
Incident in Indianapolis. We think it might be John.
Something maybe would be kind of cool with the slowdown penalty is if, see, when you get hit with the slowdown, you don't get a, SR point, right?
Yeah.
You don't get an incident.
Yeah.
Thanks for driving out in front of me, 14, you piece of shit.
I'd almost like it better if it was like every like third one that you do, then you get a then you get the slowdown. That'd be like more realistic, because like
so much
in
room.
real life you go off a little bit, they're not going to instantly penalize you.
Yeah.
You get the warning. Be kind of cool.
57 miles per hour.
Yeah.
Then people would abuse the fuck out of it though. So, but then again,
Oh.
people abuse the fuck out of it in real life. So
Yeah.
if
2 laps of fuel remaining.
F1 got penalized every time they went like slightly over the line or something,
Mohammed, car number
oh man,
5,
they'd be in trouble.
leading the race.
Yeah.
There was something else I was gonna say to you. I forgot what it was. Oh, I talked to Cole today.
Oh yeah. What do you say?
He said 70% probability to make something work for those 2 weekends, and then but then I also talked to him about iRacing.
Looks like you're clear on the pit exit.
And he said, yeah, he's been looking for a rig, so I
Nice.
was like, well, I'll keep an eye out for you. And I told him, I basically told him what I told you earlier, which is like, you know, just having like a set schedule makes it easier.
Yeah.
First board chicane. It looks like John. Blue flag.
There's not like an expectation to be on every single day, just, you know,
One of
learn the track
those-
for an hour on Wednesday, do the race for an hour on Sunday. Pretty low commitment.
Yeah.
Blue flag.
More than that's great, but like that's the minimum.
Exactly. It's pretty low key.
I think so. Now the league is actually pretty high key, but
The league is
You
something
don't have-
else.
you don't have to take it that way. You just go out there, do the races. You don't do super well, but the guys at the top are taking it pretty high key.
There's a faster car approaching.
Yeah, I was talking to that guy Jacob Simmons or whatever. You remember
Yeah.
BSR Cable Park in Waco? The like fancy cable park.
Yeah.
He worked there.
Got a car on your left. Clear to your left.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
What a small world, man.
I know. I was like, holy shit.
Has he done any real racing?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Would he like to?
I should offer him, be like, hey man, our friends suck and we need real racing teammates. Would you want to do that?
There's a group of plastic cars bearing down on you.
Yeah,
These
he's
guys
like
are
a
scrapping
missile,
position.
right?
Dude, he got second. And he's leading. He won the first half championship.
Clear on the right.
Look, all I'm saying is we could do our own little project Gran Turismo here. Oh, that'd be funny.
He'd be like, hey man,
Adam,
we need some drivers. What are you up for this?
Okay, Forster. 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Like, look, get a Hans device, me at angle.
Blue flag. There's a group of plastic cars
They could be
behind you.
arranged, that's all I'm saying.
Car on your right side. Clear on the right. Right side. You are clear on your right side.
Yeah, I've definitely got wheel damage, and this is like just so sketchy.
Okay, so I understand that because I've been there. On an unrelated note, which race, if I was going to find a highlight reel video, probably had a lot of us in it?
Highlight reel with
Car number
us.
5 is now leading. All right.
Yeah, which race?
There's a faster car approaching.
I would say the last Lemons race we did when the Super caught fire. Day one had us shredding.
No. Broken Wing.
Halfway home.
Oh,
Broken Wing highlight video.
Position.
that's a good question, because there was one that had like a lot of us.
Got a car on your left
I don't
side.
remember.
Left side clear.
I mean, they're pretty short to watch. I want to say maybe
You'll need to slow down.
I'm gonna
Don't
send Cole
penalty.
one, it's Wham.
Sebring
Alright.
or Hockenheim. Oh, I think Hockenheim had the two of us together.
That'd be perfect. Let's see. Broken Wing Racing League. Highlight videos. Not the endurance. I think Hockenheim.
Number 50.
Yeah, watch Hockenheim. I feel like that one
Ahead is increasing.
had
It's now 10 seconds.
had a lot.
Why can't I find fucking Hockenheim? Oh, it doesn't necessarily say the track in the video. Damn it.
We live in round 2, I believe.
Round 2 was at Sebring. Round 3 was at Barber.
That's last
You
season.
know, Season 13 opener? What the fuck? I wonder if not all of them are making them into their highlight video,
Blue flag.
thing.
Yeah.
Faster class cars are catching.
Their,
Left side. Clear left.
the season 13 opener was 3 weeks ago at Sebring. Yeah?
Yeah, Sebring.
And then
Then it went
next from
Hockenheim.
Nürburgring was next, I think.
No, Nürburgring was the 4th race. Because I think it went Hockenheim, Daytona, then Nürburgring.
The leader, Dirt, is pitting.
This is all types fucked up. Here's Hockenheim, round 2 from 1 month ago.
Yeah.
Also, I like the Nürburgring music. Yeah, we're in this list a couple times.
Is leading the race.
Yeah. I want to see either that one or Sebring. We had like us, like there's like a lot of us.
10 minutes to go. That's
We've
10
been in it
minutes
a couple times so far. But it's just like background glimpses, you know?
Yeah.
Which is weird.
left. The gap in front is now 10 seconds.
I'm like in the Du Hast.
Yeah.
Incident in. First fortune
There was
game.
one, I don't
I
remember.
also get it because it's Germany.
There was one, I don't remember which one, where we had like they did like a full-on roller
Car
of
on your
me.
right. Clear right.
I don't remember it to Du Hast.
It wasn't that. I want to say it was like maybe Algarve from last season, or maybe even Barber. It might have been Barber. I just remember they did like a full-on roller by me, and I was like, "What the fuck?" God, this car has got no rear end right now. It's just all over the place.
Oh fuck, you're in the Nürburgring a little bit.
It's like I said, I maintain our liveries maybe aren't the technically greatest liveries, but at
But every
race
time I
speed,
see that comes.
they pop.
That's true too, but also every time I see that car's logo, man, it's sick.
Yeah.
Just love how we like have our thing, you know?
Yep. I'm gonna be honest, dude. Every time we were watching the highlights yesterday with them, and I saw that teal show up, I was like, "Oh no, oh no."
The teal?
Yeah, your car.
Yeah. I had a pretty rough race there.
Yeah, that was tough. That being said, you
No,
weren't like
honestly,
you weren't alone. If you watch the replay, there was another guy, Scott Weber, in front of you, that also went too wide in there. He just didn't hit
Yeah.
anybody.
that probably didn't help
Your
my
confusion.
case. Yeah.
I just hear you say, "Oh fuck." You said it. I was like, "Oh no, what did you do, Michael?"
Hey, you know, at least it was I don't know. At least I didn't fucking barrel in anybody, but it was a dumb reason, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know what was up with your sound, like why you didn't hear him talking.
There's a faster car
No
bearing
idea.
down on you.
Absolutely no
Obviously
idea, but I had no comms from anybody the whole race.
Obviously not that it would have helped that much, because you had the comm.
Yeah,
It-
maybe if I'd had the whole explanation, I don't know. Fuck.
Got a car on your right side.
Fair.
You are clear on your right side.
I knew what he meant because I had seen people doing it throughout the week, and I had seen it before. Because I think they even do it in like real life. They go one single file through there on the outlap or whatever. Just because if you didn't,
There's an incident in.
as you can
Yes,
tell,
it looks like
it'd be an
Piazza.
absolute clusterfuck. Of people just sending it. Because it's not a real fucking racetrack. That being said, the guy going in reverse and shooting that person into the shadow realm was amazing.
I'll just non-con.
Thank you for stopping, whoever that Mustang was.
Yes, it was.
God, this back end's so wallowy after the damage. I have no confidence in it.
Okay, Forster, it's a faster class car approaching. Got a car right. Right side clear. That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes.
Don't follow the lines of the VRS lap guide. It leads to a lot of black flags.
Well, through sheer just staying alive, I am mid-pack
You've used half your
with
fuel.
a very broken wheel.
Well, you know, that's something.
Something I can, write home about. Just kind of cruising around.
Blue flag, it's a faster class car approaching. The gap two. There's a car on your right side. Clear right. Blue flag.
The fucking professionalism on these videos is ridiculous.
Yeah, dude, it's insane. It's just that one dude. It's that
Got a car
Mark
on your left.
Foley
Clear to
guy.
your left.
He's the super British
Yeah.
dude, who I'm pretty sure has a Sim Magic now, but he's definitely, like, for a long time was a G920 guy until, like, this season.
I maintain you can be fast on a G920. It's just not going to be anything like real life.
I've said it as well. I think you can be an esports driver on the G920. The issue is you have to just be absolutely perfect
2 minutes
all
to go,
moments
2
of time.
minutes.
There's no room for error because it has no ability to, like,
Yeah.
do anything but, I don't know, exactly perfect.
Okay, Forster, it's a faster class car approaching. Blue flag.
See, that's why I don't trust the rear on this right now.
Blue flag.
It walked on me.
Stewards warned us for cutting the track. Keep it between the white lines. You have
Ooh, that was
30
sketchy.
Incident points.
go.
Hey, Forrest.
Yeah.
Remember when you almost won a Broken Wing class win?
Yeah, I do.
Choke City.
Oh, no, that was going to be a second. That was going to be a second place.
Ah, okay.
Trust me, I triple checked.
Oh, man. How good did it feel when you learned that bit
There's an
of
incident
info?
Oh my
Central
god, I
Rouge.
could
Looks like
breathe
it's John.
cuz I was honestly ready to end it. I was ready to end it all. And like
What was that?
and looking at the points
Thank
afterwards,
you.
it really didn't make that much of a difference.
There's a
Like
plastic car bearing
like if
down
I
on
had
you.
had
It's
that
class
and my
leader.
drop week was a different week, it's not that much different.
Yeah, I get that.
Like I did the math. Like don't get me wrong, it sucked, and I'd have about 40 or 50 more points.
Oh, wait, that's not
But-
the last lap?
But it wouldn't have sucked as much as looping it on a fucking victory with no one around. I mean, just no one for 4 seconds on track. The one that really gets me is Daytona at the end of season 12, because they said I won.
You're on the right.
But what they didn't see was Craig Carroll had finished like 3 spots ahead of me, and he won the AM championship and got bumped up after that. But like if you go and look in like results under like winners, I'm there, and then I'm crossed out. Which sucks.
There's a group of faster cars bearing down on you.
I just got an update photo of the Mini Cooper.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What about it?
Looks like it's got new wheels on it. They're white.
Okay, I don't hate that.
It's,
On your left. All clear left.
polished up a little bit. Roof rack's gone. The bike
That's-
rack,
Yeah.
which, I had mixed feelings on. Some days I loved it.
Suarez,
Some days I
ahead
was
is
like,
pitting. Okay, pause.
Higher
5
CG.
minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
I liked it.
Got a car left.
yeah, it was kind of cool. Just depended on the day. Glad to see that it's like up and going again. I was not putting the money in to do it though. Financially didn't make sense. I could have just bought another Mini Cooper.
Yeah.
And financially that didn't make sense because buying a Mini Cooper.
10th position. Okay, it's over. Well done, mate. Good finish.
Oh wow, they hit a pothole and it went 2 rims. That's why they got new wheels.
That's wild. That is wild.
There it is. I sent Cole the highlight footage
Yeah.
from Hockenheim, and then I took screenshots of us
Hell
with the
yeah.
intention to build some hype.
That's awesome.
That's the end of the session.
Indeed. So
Hopefully,
yeah,
hopefully he's in. I mean, obviously,
so what?
obviously, like he'd need to practice, uh, and get like some tracks and everything. But like, I think it'd be fun. I think he'd enjoy it. The challenge. Yeah, I'd like to think he would. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it's easy to get discouraged, but um, as long as we just like, I don't know. I think we go into those things like he's going to be doing a lot worse than us because, like, of course, right?
Yeah.
We just got to be careful not to be like, okay, we finished fifth place or something, and we're like fucking trashing on ourselves, and he's dead last. Does that make sense?
Yeah. It is
We're up to
tough.
curb that a little bit.
Yeah, it is tough. Like I sometimes like I'll be like, damn it, dude, I did bad, and then I look, I'm like, oh, and then I feel bad. I'm like, oh, I didn't mean to rub it in. If like you did worse.
Worse, exactly. And like that sucks, but that's part of life. But
Yeah.
if you're like dead last by a lot, then it'll feel really shitty. So we'll have to like make that a effort to like be careful with that stuff because we want to encourage him, not the other way around. So the mini might still end up being a race car, but it's a daily right now. Pretty
Yeah.
interesting.
Interesting.
I still don't really know if this person is a guy or a girl or trans. I'm trying to figure that out. And if so, which way? I just don't know who I'm talking to.
Yeah.
Very confusing human being. So, who do you got for the F1 championship this year?
Um, I would say Max.
Yeah. I mean, Red Bull wasn't looking super great in the last year, but you also kind of felt like they threw the season away to work on next year's car. Did you get those vibes also?
A bit, and I just feel like uh I feel like they have a chip on their shoulder that they haven't had in a while.
Yeah, there's been some complacency.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like the hatred, or not the hatred, I should say, but like yeah, like they were complacent, and then they were just like, all right, like this was a kick in the teeth a bit, humbled them a little, and then they're gonna come out feeling like underdogs and have a little bit of extra bite to them.
Yeah, yeah, I can see that. I think that's a pretty good prediction. But you're not expecting Lewis to just go on a tear, get his revenge at Ferrari, and as much of a Lewis hater as I am, it would be a good story. I like a good story.
I would I would it would be awesome to see, quite honestly.
Uh, especially if he retakes that F40 picture with the championship trophy and then retires. I mean, no way around it. Like the last couple of years has definitely tarnished Lewis's legacy just a little bit. Still great, right? But had he quit like after the whole thing with Max in 2021,
Yeah. I don't know. I mean,
he he would
I
look better.
I agree. I think this year was a big help again, just like winning again. Um,
Yep.
I think Mercedes is just it was bad. I mean,
But I think
look what it did to fucking Russell even, and he was. I mean, he should have won in a Mercedes already before at Bahrain had they not uh, put the wrong tires on for him.
yeah, that was bullshit. That sucked. That sucked a lot. But yeah, I mean, I guess the last couple of years, Russell's been at least matching him for the most part. Um, doesn't really help his resume, you know what I mean? Whereas if he'd have quit when he was on top, like the entire career he decimated,
I mean,
and he hadn't had a single season where he
who
hadn't won a race.
who's the goat? Honestly, it's probably Schumacher, right?
Yeah, it's
Should
Schumacher,
should
but
we
I
talk
think
about his years at Mercedes,
yeah,
where he
that's
got
true.
absolutely shellacked by
But I just felt
Rosberg?
like
I'm
felt
just
like
saying,
if
like in
had
a bad car, shit's just bad.
yeah, 100%, 100%. Where I'm going with this though is if Hamilton like does like these couple years, then he switch and it sucks and the car sucks, and then he goes to Ferrari and it doesn't win and the car sucks, and then he retires. Like he's definitively proved it's the car, right? But but if he does manage to win one more and has like the comeback, like oh man, that's almost better than him having won it in 2021 and going out on top.
Yeah,
It would be unreal.
it
It'd
would
be
be
unreal,
unreal.
and I think it's possible. Like Ferrari hasn't been that bad in the last year or so. I mean, I'd have to look back at the points and where they finished in the standings and like what happened in every race. But anecdotally, without like looking into it, it feels like they weren't quite as all over the fucking place of a clown show as they were with Binotto, as they are with Vasseur.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they're in a good spot. I'm very interested to see how they do.
I mean, Binotto, like all of the strategy stuff, I feel like that's gotten better. No,
Yeah, absolutely.
so he's got a chance. I mean, I think he's got a tall order on beating Max, but I think anybody has a tall order beating Max. Question. I mean, this all comes down to like, how good are you at making career moves? Which I guess is part of F1, right?
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons like Alonso will never be considered for the GOAT. This dude made the worst career decision.
Oh, constantly, just consistently made horrible maneuver after maneuver.
Some of it is luck.
For sure. I mean, I think there's no world where uh, the car doesn't matter. I think to ever say like the car doesn't matter is silly. To say that
No,
it's everything is also dumb, but to say it doesn't matter, like again,
no, it's 90% of it.
you could put a trio team of Verstappen in his prime, Hamilton in his prime, and Schumacher in their prime in a fucking kick Sauber, they maybe get points in a race. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. There's only so much you can do. But at the same time, like if Checo taught us anything in the last year, This driver does make a difference.
Yeah. No, absolutely. You can't be bad in a good car. If if Norris taught us anything, you can have the best car. Doesn't mean you're gonna win every race. You're gonna
Yep.
get made to look like a fool plenty.
Dude, fucking Norris, man. I don't know. I don't think
Ah,
I'm a,
point.
a Lando fan. I like the concept, but it's not me.
Why was I top split? That was insane. I should not have been there. I got
Oh,
minus
you hosting them?
0.19. That's not bad.
Too much travel tonight.
We need to do some test laps though, that's for sure.
What the fuck?
What?
On my on my Facebook Marketplace, one of the suggested is 5,000 square foot church release or other uses. And the thumbnail is a picture of their 3 urinals.
All right.
Like that's the thumbnail picture is the urinals. It's pretty funny.
That is something.
Agree.
This guy's I had to leave. I was literally in like a 10-minute yell off with this guy or chat. Like he's like, you brake checked me. I'm like, no, I didn't. My car was fucked. I had to brake earlier because my car was swamping under braking. He's like, no, you brake checked me. I'm like, I didn't. You just ran into the back of me. I don't know what to tell you. You just ran into the back of me. He's like, I have 8X and they're all from you. You have others. You're an idiot. I'm like, all right, dude. I'm over this. Go fuck yourself.
I don't even know why you bothered
Like
to
the
engage.
guy's a like a 2.3K driver. I'm at this moment 1800. Like it's not a big deal that you're faster than me. It doesn't hurt my feelings. If that's what he's trying to prove, like yeah, okay, cool. That
Well,
doesn't give you the
people
right to run
also
into the back of me.
people don't understand that just because you can break that late doesn't mean I can. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
And don't get me wrong, I could definitely brake later, and I was, until when I got rear-ended and had no rear sway bars, and I'd brake, and the car would swamp like crazy.
okay, well, that exacerbates the issue even
Yeah.
more. But yeah, just even just in general, like, just because some guy with a 4,000 I rating can brake at the absolute last foot every single time on the dot, I can't
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
I've got a bigger
Window.
yeah, exactly. A bigger window, and which means I need to leave more on the table as to not fucking come in and threshold break within an inch every single time.
Oh, I sold the Logitech today.
You still had the fucking Logitech?
Yeah.
Fuck, why?
I just hadn't.
Kind of metal.
No, I just like hadn't had it. It just hadn't, come up. I guess. I mean, I put it up for sale like maybe a few weeks ago. I put it for like $300 with the stand that I had. And
You just were holding on because you weren't totally sold on direct drive yet. You thought you might go back.
yep, that was it. You have nailed it, sir.
All right, let me ask you a question. This is gonna be a hard one. If you found out you were like a half a second quicker per lap with the G29.
Dude, I'm back. Seconds, Michael. I'm going for them. I'll take everyone I can get.
Oh man. Full circle. I wonder if that's part of the reason that people stay with the G920 so long.
I mean, I will say there are parts where how light it is makes it easy.
Yeah, you just like hold it and muscle through the bumps.
Yeah.
instead of getting jostled.
The like super pros, they fucking run these things at like full force feedback.
That's fucking crazy.
Like 25 Newton meters, and they're just holding on for dear life. I'm like, fucking how?
That's fucking, dude. I get my little arms get tired, man.
I've been rocking gloves a little bit lately. Some like K1 go-karting gloves I have. They're my fuel fill gloves when we're racing.
That's what I have. I quit using them a while ago, but if I do a bunch of racing, you know, I used to use them every time for the V races.
Yeah. It's gnarly, dude.
Hey, you want me to pick you up a 1989 Mark II Super S steering wheel?
No, because that doesn't exist.
That's what I was thinking, but that's what the guy's trying to say it is. Should I message him and be like, there was no 1989 Mark II Supra. Go
Yes.
fuck yourself. Or should I be like, hey man, you really should increase the price on this since this must be invaluable.
It's from another dimension, bro. Where the Mark II lasted longer.
Oh man. Alright, which engine is the S65? This is gonna be like a E92?
S65?
Yeah, E92.
Or S55?
Yeah, 65. It's the V8 from the M3.
I thought that was
And
S55.
according to this, it's S65. X65 motor. Yeah, 2007 to 2013 M3 engine. 4-liter V8.
Because I thought the one before it was an S54, and it was like the next generation, but I guess they changed the letter and the number.
What car has the S55 motor?
The S54 I thought was the E36 M3, or E46 M3. I thought that was an S54.
The S55 is a more powerful variant of the N55.
Interesting.
According to that. Yeah, that's an inline 6 is the 55. So the 65 is the V8 from the M3. The only reason I asked, somebody's selling one on Marketplace, and I noticed it has ITBs, and it's a V8.
It does that, yes.
And I really like that. It needs a rebuild. What a big surprise there.
Yeah, rod bearing for sure.
Yeah.
He sent that rod to see God.
Are you familiar with the rods from God?
I don't know.
Like the proposed weapon called rods from God?
I feel like I've heard it just because people always mention the other
Your tires are
thing.
cold, watch out.
Rods from God is a nickname for a theoretical space weapon that tungsten rods that will be launched from satellites at speeds over 10,000 feet per second. Oh man, that's funny.
So I was listening to a podcast today with Matt Malone, and he was interviewing, like, it's like from a year ago, he was interviewing an esports driver, and they were talking, and like, this guy does Ren Sport now rather than iRacing because there's more money, but I guess at one point they didn't have the active reset in iRacing, and so Matt goes, oh, I bet you were really happy when they added that so you could like practice faster. He's like, actually, we don't use that because it like apparently does something whenever you use it. Every time you use it, it like slightly adjusts the tire like life. He kept using the term I can't remember the term, but basically he just said that it'll give you like an extra like couple of tenths every like every 10 or so times. It conditions the tire.
So he's like, it gives you unrealistic lap times.
Interesting.
I was like, what the fuck?
That's wild. That's very wild. Oh, fuck it. I gotta use vacation this fucking time period. I didn't realize that.
I'm just saying, bro.
Yeah, I know.
You act like you got no vacation to use.
No,
You're gonna run
it's
out.
not. I'm literally gonna max this,
I know.
this period. No, I'm gonna at least start by doing my time card today.
I fucking hate how long Lamar is, like, on the out lap. God damn it. It's like fucking 10 minutes until you get an actual lap time.
Save the next.
I don't remember. There's a couple of braking zones I don't remember that well.
Oh, what?
There's a couple of braking zones I'm not remembering very well.
Another one?
Yeah. Just, I can tell I'm losing time in them. What?
Like, how you thought you just literally just did a race there?
Yeah, I did. And I was slow.
Oh, well, that was
I mean, to be fair, I was faster than what we were when we did the 24 at your place, but I was slower than like I was when I kind of learned how to drive a little bit.
Side note, I really enjoyed doing the 24 in person. That was fun.
That was fun.
It was cool having like everybody there.
I wish we had multiple rigs.
What do you mean?
Like multiple sim rigs there.
How come?
One, I missed mine, but two, I don't know. It would have been nice to have, like, you know, where you could like sit on one while someone else, and like we could hop back and forth between the two of them.
Probably nicer for the equipment. But the real value to having two in one place wouldn't be that. It would be being able to race each other.
Also, being able to use the profile, or like the, you know, the team people or whatever. Like actually being able to have different accounts.
Yeah, that's true. But I will say, my setup for if we do that again is substantially better than last time.
Agreed. Most definitely a lot better.
Yeah, I kind of set the entire room up for purposes of if and when we ever get in. So hopefully we get a chance. Would sure help if old McDonald's would get on board.
Yeah. I don't know what you're doing this weekend, but they do have an iRacing 6-hour, not a special event, just a 6-hour at Le Mans, IMSA.
Maybe.
Like, I'll look. I think there's probably one like Saturday morning, or Saturday like, you know, noon. Would not be the worst thing to get us ready for the Broken Wing race too.
I was actually potentially looking at coming to Houston, so this depends on that.
What for?
Get a barbecue from Craig, and then also I want to start taking a look at the jet boat.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it will never happen unless I into being.
Yeah.
Maybe also talk about future race car plans.
That I am definitely down to be a part of the conversation.
Try to fix the Miata, maybe.
Sounds like we need a part for the Miata. So if he doesn't have the part, like,
I think. Yeah, but I'm not convinced we know what it is. I think we got some diagnosing to do.
I don't see.
Yeah, we could throw a fuel pump at it pretty easy, but I think if we had the snap-on scanner, we could at least drive it around and fucking see.
It wasn't throwing a coat, or like, we drove it with the snap-on scanner, or with the whatever the other scanner was.
Yeah, but you can see way more on the snap-on scanner.
Yeah.
Is what I'm talking about. You can actually plot live data.
I just don't know if we can drive it like far or fast enough to make it do the thing.
It might be a temperature thing. So have to get up to temperature before something happens. Might have to drive it around the neighborhood for 20-30 minutes and then go blitz it down 249. I just think it's worth trying.
Yeah.
It's either that or we just throw a fuel pump at it. We go pay to do a we waste a Saturday. I drive 3 hours down and we get out there and
God, I wish we had a drag strip.
hope for the best.
Because that's the perfect place to do that. Because that's what, 30 bucks?
Yeah, I mean it's not a. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Except, is the 8th mile track still open down there?
I think it is.
Because I know quarters closed. Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know about Sealy.
Yeah.
I don't know what the latest on Sealy is. It still exists. I just don't know if it's like Hennessy and his boys only.
Having driven past time and never seen anybody out there at any time, I don't think they're doing anything out there anymore, but I could be wrong. You'd have to check, but my guess is a no. So the 8th mile is probably the last place.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we could do that too, but I think it's worth a shot at trying to replicate the issue.
Yeah.
Before dragging it all the way out there. It doesn't cost us anything but an hour to throw a scanner on it and go drive around and see if it comes back.
That being said, this is going to be a tough weekend for me at some point because I think Chelsea's parents are coming in town on Saturday night.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be this weekend. I just meant in general. What are they up to?
Nothing. It's just Chelsea's birthday last weekend, and they want to come this weekend and like take her to dinner and whatnot.
Oh, okay. That'll be a good time.
Yeah, it'll be alright. They would have come last weekend, but I was like sick, so.
Yeah, that's hot.
What was that though? I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, I just said you know where you're going for dinner.
Oh, I have no idea. Probably hibachi. They are in a big hibachi kick right now.
That sounds nice, actually.
I agree.
God damn it, Matt. I'm sorry. I fucking took a half day off. Give me a break, buddy.
What does he have to say? I'll fucking beat his ass.
He wants me to book flights to New Jersey and submit a TA and get on the travelers list.
Tell him he can kick fucking rocks. We ain't going to Jersey.
Unfortunately, not for trying to get out of it. I did. You know.
Yeah. You didn't get pressured to make the short hop up north from there?
To Boston.
Yeah.
I asked Melanie how far it was, and it's like a 5-hour drive, so it'd be another small flight.
Yeah.
So.
Little jet action.
Yeah, and believe it or not, I'm not super excited to go do that right now.
It's probably also cold as fuck. And not the good
Fuck, I
cold.
didn't think about that. Probably need to bring a good jacket or something to this fucking thing.
Probably.
Yeah, I've got to go present on stuff that I don't even fucking know what I'm presenting, because it's not even my section, and then look at a hydraulic stand, see if it's in one piece, come back and tell them it's in one piece.
Nice.
Yep. Fuck, dude, that's in a week. I've got a fucking week to do this. I guess I need to book my travel tonight. Because I gotta go there on the 24th and 25th. Kind of a shitty day, too.
Yeah.
Can't even, tie it into the next weekend or anything. Which also means that if I do go to Houston, I'd have to come straight back and then get on a fucking plane Monday morning. That would suck. So that might be out.
Yeah, might not be the best Houston weekend.
Yeah, probably
Holy
not.
shit.
That was at
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
3 seconds.
I
Got
ran a
about 3 laps of fuel left.
358.2.
It's pretty slow.
I just ran literal, like, I ran so many purple sectors. I think I ran almost every sector purple. I think there was one sector that wasn't.
What was your previous best lap?
A 359.4.
Damn.
Yeah,
This was a 58 point what?
2.
Shit, that's moving.
I've gotten so much better since like September.
Yeah, we've putting in the time. At least it's amounted to something. That's good.
True, this is one of the first tracks I've really gotten to
Good
see
data.
pre and post the grind, you know?
Right.
Like this track was the first one where so they we went to this track the week after the Indy race. Which the Indy race I felt really good about cuz we got 8th, remember? And we were fighting for a podium. So I was like, all right, I'm starting to feel a little something. And then I was like, all right, I'm gonna do Le Mans in the GT3 because I know the track okay. And I got my first sports car win in the GT3 class. And that was when I felt the start of all right, I'm progressing upwards. And so to see where I've gotten to feels pretty fucking good.
Well, I've been telling you, you've been getting a lot better. Because I've gotten better, but you've gotten way better.
I think.
At least I think I've gotten better. Maybe
Yeah.
I haven't.
Oh,
Maybe I still suck.
no, you've definitely gotten better. Again, like I said, we need a litmus test around so that you can see your improvements.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's I'm telling you, it's that you can't see the forest from the trees stuff. You know what I mean? Like you see where you are in like small incremental changes, but you don't see the like big changes until you like take a step back and you look and you're like, "Oh my god, I'm way better than I was." And it doesn't help that every week we race with absolute aliens just flying about in their flying saucers.
They're fuck. What do they call them? Not UFOs. What do they call them now?
They have a new name.
Unidentified. Yeah, yeah. For UAPs. You haven't heard of? You didn't see the whole like oh Congress like briefing on the UAPs a couple months ago.
No, I most certainly didn't.
Oh
That's
my,
a
oh my God! So like these people, like government people, came out and were like, yeah, they're like whistleblowers on like all the shit that they've seen in the military and stuff,
yeah,
and it was pretty terrifying. I'm not gonna lie. So they're just talking about like, oh yeah, well like we've detected like what we don't know what to call them, so they're UAPs, but they different country or whatever, and so like some of the maneuvers that we've seen these things do, like can't even be explained by our understanding of current physics, and they're saying like an F-16 or sorry, like an F-18 will do like 15, 16 Gs before the frame will come apart.
yeah.
And they're like, yeah, these are in the neighborhood of hundreds of Gs that we've detected objects.
It's pretty gnarly.
I
You
don't
know,
have an explanation for it. Like
they're not understanding the physics, but you know what? They also haven't come watch Broken Wing, and I think they'd be able to understand the
that's what
physics
I'm
after
saying.
that.
I'm like, oh, I guess it is possible. They're right here. Yeah, eventually somebody's gonna get a blurry photo and they're gonna like enhance, enhance, and they're gonna see the Broken Wing Racing League sticker.
Yeah.
Like, oh, false alarm, guys. Again, second time this week. All right, Forrester, I'm gonna go hop off so I can figure out my travel for the week. But
That's fair. I am as well. I said a blistering lap. I feel good about myself again.
good. I'll have to start grinding on it on Wednesday probably.
Probably. You get you, I need you up to pace.
We'll see. I don't know. Lamar was never a track I felt super confident on. It's pretty difficult,
Yeah, I mean,
but at least I know it.
I think by the end we had you at
I
what
thought
we had you at
404 or something, dude.
No, you got to 4 flat, I think you might have done a 401 or a high 4 flat. I feel like that you had a
I
1
don't
or
know. I'll
2
see
like
that mine. Couldn't tell you. And now I lost you, I think.
No, I'm here. Yeah, you had a decent lap at one point. I remember.
No, I mean only a couple of seconds difference is not that big of a deal when you have that long of a
Exactly.
track.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so I was looking.
So
The guys who have posted so far have done like 56s, and to be fair, these guys might get to like normal humans, like us. Like a 56 would be like a holy shit, that's fucking fast. Especially like especially in the fixed. The fucking people, like the real people, I think they get to like 51s. I don't know where these dudes are going to get. Maybe 54, 53 area. But like the esports guys get to like 51. which is insane.
It's
You're choppy.
insane,
Oh, there.
indeed.
Yeah, especially when pole last year I think was a 56. like in the real race.
Jesus,
Which, you know, hey, 58. I'm only
that's pretty
off.
fucking crazy.
I'm only 2 seconds off pole, bro. That's within the 10% rule. I would qualify for the 24 hours of Le Mans. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it there. Your boy could qualify for
You
Le
know,
Mans.
I'm sure there's some things I could say the contrary, but I'll just let you have this one.
Could qualify for Le Mans.
All right, boys, sure. I'm hopping off.
All right, I'll get you later, man.
I will. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, sounds good.
Bye.
Bye. Well, stream, I think we're gonna call it there. Not the best day in the race, but in the practice, we really started to figure something out there. So we'll be all right. It'll get better. Adios.